Hello. Good afternoon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to be working on the black dragon, the ginormous black dragon here. And try and get this next section done and get this in the oven, and then we'll either do a little bit of work on the pirate or something else. I'm not sure. But let's see here. Looking for a particular tool. You missed it. It's been in this next lineup. It's been back to work. It was on pause for a long time though, because it's just not something I could afford to finish unless somebody was going to buy it, essentially. And we did indeed find a home for them. So it's always dragon meat's back on the menu. I'm looking for a particular tool. I don't see it. Ah, right here. There you have it. That's right. Let's see, what do we got here? It's a she-devil, hello, Therub, Looper, Bango Bongo, Pogus, Champus, and Clayton, hello, Corin. We're here for pancakes. Emma invited us over. Sorry, Emma ate all the pancakes. There's none left. What's up, LLF over there, and Mom and Pop Quill Shop over there on YouTube. Let's see. Okay, let's get to work. This is what we did last time. We fleshed in this whole leg here and then started doing the texturing, the scales and stuff. I think we'll end up doing at least two. Well, we'll see. Probably everything but the toes. We leave the toes kind of generic like this, and we bake it, and then we do another layer over the toes for the actual dragon scale texture streaming. There we go. Okay. So let's see what kind of pattern we got going on here. Yes. We've got these kind of these front scales going on like this. Something like that. Look, it's not about being able to see them, it's just about knowing that they're there. Bango bungo. What's up, Yari? It's obviously meant to be displayed on a rotating base, spinning for all eternity. Obviously. That's right. This is not a commission. This one was a personal project. This is one of my personal projects that got out of hand, like they tend to do. For some reason, I decided to sculpt all the DnD monsters, which was fine. But for some reason, every single one every consecutive one kept getting bigger and bigger. And this is when I had to say, oh, okay, alright, that's enough. More like the missus had to say, okay, alright, that's enough. Thank goodness we have her, because I'd run the ship right into the ground already. Let's see. So I think the one before this was the Bachmera. That was pretty intense. And this one came after that. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is Warframe.
The song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are, making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home, push to keep the dark from coming, feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are, making peace to build a future, strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift, and we're all adrift together.
You have a dream with this song as the soundtrack of the chickens escaping? I did actually. That was such a. So I actually got commissioned by the makers of Warframe to make a big piece that became a pretty big game-changing piece for me. It was my first like really big commission with a company, and it was like what I earned from that commission allowed me to really get up off my feet and get my own place and let my wife move here and us move in together. So always be a special piece. Really was the push financially that I needed. It was Saren Prime fighting a Kuva Guardian. But yeah, I was commissioned by Digital Extremes as like a community prize for like, an event that they had. It was really cool. It's a great opportunity, that's for sure. Sorry. Yeah, if you're subbed, you can link. Go right ahead. That was Mr. Casardis. He's the one who won it. Actually, he actually became a community member of ours, the winner of that contest. Artist, yeah. Yeah, you've probably seen him around here. Pops in when he can. Hey, what's up, 76? Hey, what's up secretly? Less depressed than yesterday. That's good. That's what I call being positive. Hey, thank you. Hey, thanks, Yari. It's crazy how much has changed since then, you know? Even just wasn't even, I mean, it was probably what, 4 or 5 years ago now? The growth certainly continues. Yeah, that's right, Tactical. Yep. So this project pretty much, it was just a head, and then I started just sculpting it into a full dragon. Then I had to stop because it was just so big and taking so much time with no real guarantee of any sort of paycheck waiting for me at the end, so other things took priority. And then it got purchased by someone. Miss Colleen actually adopted him, so now we're finishing him. Hey, what's up, Lucky? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Jeez. The oldest clip you could find. Hey, Lucky. Hey, what's up, Lux? Well, I don't think you need to. Most of the people that watch aren't sculptors, so you'll fit right in. Watercolor, though, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I prefer it this way, Lux. I love having you know, every time you sit down and work on something, it's something different. It's funny though, because I'll have phases too where I just want to focus on one thing at a time. But I know from experience that in the long run, this way's better. You'll never reach a phase of burning out on a project if you pace yourself. Which is great. It's great to hit a project each time with maximum creative energy, you know. Leads to great results. This already has an owner, yeah. It was an adopted piece. Terrorize the Hobbit village. I think she might actually be giving it to her nephew. Lucky for the hobbits. We already have one dragon terrorizing them. Oh, there you go. What was the mistake there, Chuck? Oh, yeah, okay. So it all kind of just was flat in the end, really. Not dynamic. Right. Well, and for example, on dinosaurs, sometimes their back and stuff is lighter tones, and their underbelly is, or their back is darker tones, and their underbelly is lighter. But yeah, as far as lighting goes, it's darker underneath. Hey, what's up, Jones? Good evening. Whippersnapper. It's I don't it's an I don't know length of time, Yari, unfortunately. I'm not a whippersnapper, I'm Emma. Look, she doesn't have a whippersnapper costume, okay? She did say that. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice of him. Silly grown-ups. Houses are made with wood, not sweets. I was just trying to correct you guys. Maybe 76. Hey, it's up northern time. What do you do? And now we gotta finish up down here. And we can make the scales go the other way. It's gonna be a bit hard to reach it. Right out there. Yeah.
Daddy, look at me.
Whoa, look at you. Got your great grandma party costume on?
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Do you want a costume too? You have to come on the couch for that.
I don't want a costume. I gotta work.
Can't go on the couch
No,
because you have to work.
that's right.
Then you don't want a costume.
No,
Well, you look pretty in the costume.
I know I look pretty in the costume, but can't wear a costume and work. How's that supposed to work?
Huh?
How's that supposed to work?
I know that question, but you have to work first, then we can play.
Yeah. You know the answer to that question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you can do it.
Because you're smart.
Cool. What do you need to what?
No, I don't need that right now. I just need to put scales on a dragon.
I can give you one.
I don't need one.
No, for you to use later.
No, I don't need it right now.
Put it on the table.
No, thank you.
I put it on the table for
No,
you.
no, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
You
I don't have any money. I'm sorry.
don't have any money
No, I have no money.
for that?
No, I don't want to buy that from you. All right, we'll see you later. I love your costume.
We go to. Maybe Mama says I can stop eating.
Oh, okay. Probably not. Nah.
She says she would say no.
Well, this dragon's really big and it's in the way.
Maybe you could move it.
But I mean, I could move it. You're right. She's too clever.
If you want me to sculpt you, then you have to move it.
No, but I need to get back to work.
But why?
So that way I can make us some money.
Make some money.
Yeah. That's why we work.
I don't want you to scout.
Why not?
Because
You don't like food? How do you think we buy that food?
I
that we
just
eat?
don't like some foods.
Right.
Or a little bit foods.
Hey, remember when we ate at the pancake shop?
Mhm.
Yeah, and I paid with money. Where do you think I get that money?
So what?
That's right.
Do you like my rose on my costume?
Huh?
You like my rose on my costume?
I like that rose.
You like roses, right?
I do.
So Mama bought it for me and you.
The roses?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
But you cannot wear.
No, but I can look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You look at my costume.
that's right.
That's why I'm wearing it.
I know.
I could need a belt and a for that. I could need to grab one. Oh, there's a belt, so I need one of those.
A belt?
Mhm.
This right here?
Yeah, that's one of belts.
Those are chains.
But I need chains.
You need chains? Okay, I'll give you this one. That's it, okay?
Okay.
I can get it. Here. There you go.
Ooh, it's chains. Fancy for me.
That's for you.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy. Have a nice day. We'll see you next time.
Daddy?
Yeah?
I just...
What'd you do with that chain?
I'm just giving you some clay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't need it right now. I have to use this tool and I have to make all these scales right here on his leg.
Scales?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then it looks like a dragon. Dragons have scales.
Doesn't it look like a dragon?
Yeah.
I like a dragon.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, it has to have scales all over its body.
All over his body.
Yeah. Just like a lizard.
The lizard has scales.
That's right.
Scales are on his hand.
Yep. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See all these spots that don't have scales?
Uh-huh.
I have to add scales there.
There's the tail.
That's the tail.
Do you like my costume?
I love your costume.
You like black, right?
I do. I wear a lot of black.
Uh-huh. So I always wear this dress.
She's 3.5. Right?
Right. I'm always wearing this dress.
Always?
Mm-hmm.
Every day?
Yeah.
All the time?
No.
You want to show Stream your costume real quick?
You can show him my costume.
Stream? It's that. It's them. It's many people.
You show this stream my costume, okay?
I can do that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I gotta move the dragon. Excuse me. Down here. She gets lots of practice secretly, that's why.
I can sculpt you?
Huh?
Huh?
Wow, look at how beautiful you
I
are.
can sculpt you, Daddy?
Alright, just for a minute. Okay?
Okay.
But then when I say it's time to go, you have to listen, okay?
Okay, some of my clay is...
That's the deal.
Oh, I think my clay is a little bit dry, see?
Deal or no deal? What do you want? You like that deal? Okay.
But Daddy, my clay is dry right here. I could have to go get some more clay. Be right back, okay?
No, let's just use Cosclay.
Or I don't want it to be like that. I need it to be painted too.
Look, here you go.
Daddy, I could need it to be painted too.
Got all these characters for you.
Daddy, I needed to be painted.
You need it to be colored?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's just use gray for now.
Why?
Because if you leave, then you can't come back.
Then you can't come back?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good.
No. Jones asks, "Hey Emma, who did your braids?"
Huh?
Who did your braids?
Mommy did.
Mommy did.
You like it?
Yeah. It's very sparkly.
I need some clay for my boat.
The
We're getting ready
strength
to
of the
look.
Sea Not Bush Kingdom lies not
attacking our
in our
castle.
walls, but in
Back
our
in our
people.
castle.
March to war.
Why?
Because
He is a bad guy?
it's a bad guy.
No, it's just a scale on the screen.
Just another sculptor coming with their viewers. His name's Javi. You say Javi?
Javi.
You say hola Javi?
Oh, I have it.
Can you count to 10 in Spanish?
I think I can.
Yeah, you can, right?
Wait, I can.
Teach Javi how to count to 10 in Spanish.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez.
There we go. Very good.
That's 10 in Spanish.
Yeah. What about in Deutsch? Do you know how far can you count in Deutsch?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10 in Deutsch?
That's 10 in Deutsch.
So now he can count in there.
Now Javi knows how to count in Deutsch and in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing there, Mr. Javi? Good to see you, my friend. She learned that from Dora the Explorer, the Spanish one.
Daddy, I think I need.
It's one of her favorite shows.
These clays. And you can have this clay to make it in 17.
Do you know how to say thank you in Spanish?
Gracias.
Oh, wow. What about in Deutsch? How do you say thank you?
I think I don't.
Don't remember?
No. How?
You don't remember?
No.
Think about it. In Deutsch, how do you say thank you? Danke?
Danke.
Yeah, Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Bitteschön.
Bitteschön. Say Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Here, have this clay.
All right.
Say
Hey,
Dankeschön.
what's up, Mr. Oh, Dankeschön.
Okay, can you please squish this clay?
I already squished this one. This one's already squished here. So. What's up, Mr. Creature? How you doing, man?
I just can't. What's it? What are you doing?
There you go. That makes it easier.
Now this one.
Okay. I'll get that one. De nada.
This is good.
Do you know any other Spanish words from Dora?
I just know one more word.
Which one?
Red in Spanish. It's rojo.
Oh, wow.
That was the word.
Didn't know you knew that one.
I just needed one more.
That's good. Very good. Red is rojo. Do you know what red in Deutsch is?
No.
Yellow is amarillo
And
in Spanish.
What's blue?
What's blue? Oh man, I don't know if I remember this. Is it blau?
Yeah.
Azul. Oh yeah, azul. Azul. That's blue.
Azul.
Yeah. My Spanish is a little bit rusty. It's blau in Deutsch.
This is the queen. This is the
Verde,
king.
I remember that one. Green is verde in Spanish.
This is the king. This is the prince. This is the queen, and this one is the princess.
Oh,
And these are the customers.
they're the customers.
Azul.
There is no blau, only azul.
There's no blau or azul.
It's just a joke. He's being silly.
No.
No. No, creature, stay.
That's the bit. That's how he looks.
No, that's a character from the song I'm listening to.
That's not how he looks.
That's not how creature looks.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I just have to need to put these on there.
Okay. Pawns are the customers. That's right.
But I need to make another boat.
There you go.
Thanks.
So, Mr. Javi, how's life treating you, my friend? How's your stream? Thank you again for the raid. Has she sculpted yet? Yeah, she does. She knows how to do basic characters and stuff. Do you know how to sculpt, Emma?
Huh?
Have you been practicing sculpting?
I practice. I just practice characters. I practice those,
Yeah.
but nothing else.
Maybe we need to learn some new stuff, huh?
I think I can do the new stuff.
Yeah, you can. I think you're ready. Ready for more lessons.
I just can make Legos.
You make Legos?
Well,
Well, that's good.
I can see what shape it is.
Right?
I can see Raha, flower,
Rojo?
Raha and flower.
Azul.
Oh, I can say Raha and flower.
Blaua? What's blaua?
That means blue.
No. Azul is blue in Spanish.
No, that's no blauha is how I speak.
Oh, okay.
Blauha.
That's how she says it.
That's how I want to talk.
Okay. So it's your own language? You made it up?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I make flower.
Okay.
I make it up.
You made it up.
And I know what else. I make Y high.
Wow.
So rainbow Y high. That's rainbow how I learned about. I said Y.
Well,
Are you done?
yep. There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Today's Kingdom of the Word of the Day is ROYGBIV. It's an acronym for all the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there.
ROYGBIV. Alright. Roy G. Bev. Daughter's starting to build sentences. How old's your daughter, Saul? Two and a half? Oh yeah. Let the talking begin. Soon you'll be where I'm at, the Y phase. Are you in the Y phase, Emma?
No.
Yeah, you are. You ask why all the time.
Why all the time?
Yeah. I'll say something and you go, why? Right? And then I say, I don't know. And you say, why? She's 3.5.
Sometimes I say that.
Yeah, and it's okay. That's okay to ask why.
Sometimes I forget.
Yeah. So I have to tell you.
You have to. Oh, if I don't listen, you have to say it louder.
I have to say it louder. That's right.
You have to say, Emma.
Emma.
But I'm not doing it right now, right?
Emma.
I'm not doing it right now, Daddy. Daddy. I'm not doing it right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You don't have to right now.
Okay.
Lap, 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 lap. Lap, lap,
Hey,
lap,
the Bluffy.
lap,
Jay the Bluffy. Welcome to the stream.
Lap, 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 lap. Oh,
Oop, you dropped it.
the pencil by.
Oh, I got it.
I need the pencil by.
The pencil by?
Mhm.
Oh. That's the pencil by.
It's for the princess boat.
Oh.
Oh, I dropped her.
That's okay.
I know.
It's made out of Cosclay. Okay.
I think it's not strong enough.
That's right. Well,
need
it's
color.
actually time for Daddy to get back to work there, Emma. So go ahead and put your last piece on there, and then you gotta go. Okay.
Then
Oh, remember the deal. Don't forget the deal. Remember?
I said maybe I'm gonna listen.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm not gonna listen.
You're not going to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, we can just deliver you right to timeout then.
No,
Oh,
I'm just not done yet.
okay. Well, you do your last moves here, and then we gotta wrap it up. Okay?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. What? I didn't even change the music. I don't know why it's so loud.
Why so loud?
Yeah. Alright. You want to say bye-bye to the chat?
I want to.
You don't want to?
No, I want to.
I know you want to stay, but it's time. I gotta get back to work.
Work.
Hmm?
What about if it takes so long? If you have all the clay,
Hmm?
or we can, or is the end?
It's not the end. I just started.
You just started.
Mm-hmm.
What about if it's the end?
It isn't the end.
If it's the end, I can't come back.
When it's the end, you're already in bed.
When it's the end?
Yeah, then you're already sleeping. I have to stream all the way till you're already sleeping.
Then it's the end.
Then it's the end. Then the next day I wake up and I stream again. Then it's the end, and then we get to play. Tomorrow.
Then we can use my clay.
Yeah.
I really want to play with you.
I know you do. We'll play again, don't worry.
You play again?
Yeah,
But sometimes you play with me.
I know.
When this you're not gonna play with me this week.
This week?
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably will. A week is a long time. A week is 7 days.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 days. That's 1 week.
That's on weekend. But how do I can make these boats?
Yeah. Alright, wrap it up. You're done. Please listen.
But that you know letting me.
Emma. That's it.
You're not letting me.
That's it. Say bye-bye.
I don't want to say bye.
If you don't listen, then you can't come back. Okay? That's the rules. Alright? So go on. Go play.
I don't want to. Daddy.
What?
I don't want to go.
You have to.
But I it's so sad when I'm gonna get hungry again.
You get hungry again?
If I don't come back.
Well, Mom will make you something.
Mama will.
Yeah. Alright. We'll see you.
Bye. Use your clay, okay?
Alright, I will. Thank you.
I give you.
Thank you for the help. See you next time.
Mama, I'm playing this clay. Daddy, so
It's not locked. Hold on one second.
I'm,
Let me get some coffee, folks. I'll be right back.
this is hard. You're gonna open the door for me?
Yeah, I get it. Don't worry. All right. We'll get back to work. You'll get it down, Jones. Right when we're finishing up this round and starting the next one. Oh, really? We, sculpted this one here. Little angry guy. Oh. Then we started this one. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not that much wider. Let's move this one out of the way. Hey, Smidler, thank you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Chess tournament. That'd be funny. Eyes. You guys can buy me wizard snacks. Maybe like dried mangoes or something. That would be okay. I know. I've bought in a few monster-sized bags of just dried mangoes, and they don't last too long.
The strength of the Bush Kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey, Marco, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome, raiders. Come on in, Marco and company. What was Marco up to today? What's up, Max? You guys are new coming in here. My name is Bush. I make one-of-a-kind custom sculptures here. And we do everything start to finish. Working on this very large black dragon tonight. Lots of scales to do. Kind of focusing in on this leg right here. That's our mission. It's a big boy, that's right. Appreciate everybody coming in here. Thanks a lot, Marco, for sending your people my way. Hope you had a great stream. Productive evening. Doing whatever it is you were doing. Deal. Zorn inspired orc. Okay. Painting, right? Hey, I shall do my best to take care of them. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I see. I assumed Zorn was like a a place in fantasy. So thanks for the clarification. Like some sort of the mythical city of Zorn. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Thank you. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Got full. It was actually a combination of a lot of things. Not just from one source. Some photo bashing from the missus. A lot of stock image stuff. Some illustration. Motion design.
We'll do crunch down on real quick here. Just a second. Yep. Oh, it's a different drinking sound. Hello, Colleen. Good evening.
Nah, this is just a black dragon, Gus, but we are sculpting Elduin. A lot of dragons in the works now, actually. It's right here. It's Elduin. This guy is just an original interpretation of the black dragon from the DnD universe. Hey, welcome. Welcome in. Both of you. Gus and MF Boomer. Thanks for joining. Doing some scales tonight. Tomorrow morning is a blue dragon sculpture we're working into. They're a D&D inspired dragon. A Winter's Tale. I think it might be. I remember one of the coolest mods I ever had on Skyrim was this mod that at nighttime the population of the taverns would be like really high, you know, like how a real tavern is, where you can barely move around, kind of people all over the place drinking and dancing, and it'd have the music going and everything. It's actually a really cool tavern mod. Made the nightlife in the Skyrim taverns exactly how, you know, how they should be. Yeah, if you wanted to get something made, feel free to email me. We don't like to get too much into any price discussions live. So you have to shoot me an email if you're interested in any pricing info. More than happy to talk to you there. Can you draw my sculptures? Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Doodle away. It started off as just a personal project, but it turned into a commission, thanks to the lovely Miss Colleen. It was a sidelined personal project. She decided to give it a home, and now we're continuing. We had to put it on pause for a while. I can draw. I don't practice enough to be exceptional at it. I would probably say at least above average, at least. That's about it.
Right. It becomes difficult for me to grow other artistic skills because of the amount of time I spend per week doing this activity, you know. It's very hard to like also fit in more artwork, you know what I mean? I have a pretty balanced schedule with just every you know, almost every hour is accounted for, so. It's like, all right, I'm gonna take a break from sculpting. Let's do some drawing. Nah, it's okay. Actually, I'm good. Furniture. But I will say I've always had a desire to get into illustration. I mean, I'm in the stage of desiring to do it, but not putting the effort towards it. The desire has to reach a certain threshold before I will commit to a game plan to make it happen. It was really good to catch you on stream yesterday there, Creature. Good to see you, my man. And that piece you're working on is pretty cool. I saw the one with the human-looking hands too. There's some excellent sculpts there, my friend. Hands in the face. Yeah. It's Alduin on my website. It's not finished. It's in the works. Here's the progress. Trying to get back to streaming twice a week. It's Do what you can where you can. That's all you can do. Instagram, I think we posted the first reel for it on Instagram just recently. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, at least the day job is something in the realm of what you. I mean, do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy what you do? That's really what matters. Need to bleep it, right? Yeah, that's a good situation where at least the day job you're doing is allowing you to perform skills that you want to increase, you know. Well, you stay with them long enough, the more valuable you become, maybe the more leverage you could have to, you know, entice such a raise. Or like in most cases, sometimes the easiest way to get a raise is to find the next place. Same job but different place. Much burnout. What were you trying to get off the ground there, Yari? Oh. Science stuff, okay.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Maxwell, thank you for the Prime sub, dear Maxwell. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the Cinepolis Kingdom. We do have a link to the voice. Do exclamation voice, I believe. Should give you a link. We chose a fella we found, I think, on Fiverr and emailed him. And he just so happened to have been a long time CNAPush community member. Gotta love those small world moments. Messaged him for work. He's like, "Oh hey, CNAPush, how you doing?" Like, "Oh, cool, perfect." There's one sub with Prime. If you linked your Amazon account to your Twitch account, it should, I think when you click to subscribe, it should come up as an option to like use your free Prime sub. I believe that's how it works, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's why we picked him. It was actually when me and the missus were trying to find the voice. We had a few choices to pick from. Thankfully, we contacted this one, because like I said, he's a member of the community here.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Mr. Creature, thank you for the 1 year subscription, my friend. Thank you for using your Prime sub on me. I appreciate that. I shall take very good care of it this month. Everyone subs so we get more animations. Spare a coin for an old beggar. Mr. Creature, thank you for the 100 biddies, my friend. Much obliged, sir. So, Yari, are you still in the sciences industry? Did you end up just kind of getting in with a company? Still in? Oh, cool. Very cool. We have a mad scientist in our midst. He's mad, I say. Don't mess around with that mercury too much there, Yari. Did you know that that's where the term Mad Hatter comes from? Back in the day when they used to make hats, they would, I think the glue or something had mercury in it. So hatters would essentially actually become mad from mercury exposure. He's mad. Oh, another hatter lost to madness. Sad day. Gas Kill Lulu, hello. Hey, I'm glad I'm still streaming too. Thank you everybody who keeps me streaming. I appreciate that. I sure do like what I do. The S-Town podcast. Never heard of it. It's gonna get smaller. They have to gradually get smaller. What's up, Rob Way? How you doing? Hey, Rob Way. Yeah, good question, and welcome to the chat, by the way. Thanks for sharing my work. You have to bake it in a kitchen oven, and it hardens. So you can see all this. Here it has been hardened. Only this part right here is not the leg. So you can also work in phases like this. It's like, okay, I'll finish this leg and then we'll probably move on to like the neck region here. Then bake it again. Then do maybe the underbelly of the dragon that's like hard to reach inside of the leg area. Then start working on the back. Figure out how the wings are gonna go. Do the tail. Maybe building a custom base for this dragon too. Yeah, so this dragon is gonna have a cool story. It's like, how does the taking of the hardened part of the soft clay do? is where. Wait. So you cook it in a normal oven, kitchen oven, at a very low temperature. It's only about 275 Fahrenheit, 130 Celsius, and you only need to bake it for like 30 minutes, and it turns from this soft sculptable clay into like a rubber material. Here's the flexibility of it. See that? So it's like a dense rubber. But the base is gonna be like a castle wall that's like crumbled on both sides. So it's like this lone segment of non-destroyed castle wall, and then standing right here, we're gonna have a little guy that's like kind of like back against the wall, looking over this direction, you know, kind of like peeking around the corner. And from the way he's looking, we're gonna make it so you can't see any part of the dragon. So like looks like the coast is clear, and then really there's this dragon just right above him, about to like poke him on the back of his shoulder with his tail, you know. One of those moves. That's kind of what I'm going for here. It's being like a cat almost, this dragon. Really maniacally playing with his victim before you know, destroying him. Those cats. Well, I wanted a way to depict the evilness of black dragons. They're supposed to be very evil, the most kind of ruthless of all the dragons. So I wanted to really sell that idea, you know, tell that story. So we get this idea that he came in and destroyed this whole castle, town, village, whatever it is, and kind of messing around with the remaining survivors. What's up, Mr. Frightful? Good to see you. Hey, thank you.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Hey. Coyote. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for that Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you very kindly. You know, my method of working is very procedural, so I already know. I know the steps I need to do. It's a very clear path to me. It's not. I mean, with some projects, it's kind of like where you're wandering around. But most of the time, I know exactly what steps I need to do to get to the finish line, you know? And it's more of just executing those steps. So I don't really have that problem of knowing when something is finished. I also don't put, I think a lot of the overworking comes from putting so much pressure on each project that it has to be the best work you've ever done. I don't really shoot for that. I shoot for it being just one step further than I went before. So now I just go to as far as I've gone before, quality-wise, and then I take one more step further, and that's it. Now I'm done. You're never gonna go the whole way on one project, you know what I mean? Like there's no end to that journey of improvement, so I don't burden myself with needing this project to be the one to rule them all, you know. It'll be good and I'll be happy about it. But I still think I'll fast forward 5 years from now and look back on this as something that's probably not up to snuff, you know. At least I hope, because that means you're continuously improving. So yeah, I never had that problem. I'm also very good with being decisive on things. I'm a very decisive person. With everything, even like food choices. when I'll be doing the wings. I don't. I mean, I could throw out a guesstimate answer, but it's probably gonna be off. There's still a lot of variables, if you will. But I will say the wings will be made detachable, so they'll be almost like treated like separate project, separate entity. It'll be just an object, separate object. They have to be, because this wouldn't fit in my oven. But yeah. Good idea. I have a I mean, we'll probably get this to a baking point by the end of tonight, which means this solution, bigger oven. Maybe someday. Or you just make it come apart, and then in the end you join it together, you know, or leave it detachable. You know, usually detachable pieces make painting easier, makes everything easier. Flamethrower. This material can be burned pretty easily, so. Now I feel like a good solution would actually be to have, because the temperature in which you bake this clay is actually fairly low. You know, you don't really need that much. So I always thought it'd be cool to build just a custom oven, something outside. Use my brother's welding skills and make like a custom, just large, huge metal box that's insulated, you know. And then you just take the guts out of an old oven. So pizza oven. Yeah, exactly. You take the guts, the working parts out of an existing oven and just Frankenstein them into the metal box. And then there you go. I actually have a smoker outside, so you just described a kiln. I have a smoker outside that is actually taller, that I can use for baking sculptures, but it's not as wide as the oven is, but it is much taller. So if I ever have a really tall piece, I can cook it in the smoker outside. But yeah, essentially it's like if I just if I took like the guts out of a smoker and put it into just a big box, that could be cool. But it's not every day I'm doing things this big, so once this size becomes more of a frequent thing, I guess, then maybe we'll consider making a custom oven. For now, most things fit in the oven just fine, so. Okay, what are we doing here? Figuring out what we're doing here with the toes. Prices for a kiln only $4,000. Oh, yeah, that's great. But then you also have to have a place to put it. Now I'd want something outside too. There's no point in having it inside. Easiest room to ventilate is the backyard. Right, outside with like I'll build like a little lean-to, like, you know, like roof structure. Yes, indeed, I am that crazy neighbor with a bunch of random weird-looking projects in the backyard. Well, I've seen other sculptors get a hold of those, you know, those pizza warmers. It's like those big cabinets that warm pizzas. I've seen other sculptors get a hold of those, like used, and use those to bake their sculptures. Hey, what's up? Guzito. Hello, Guzito. Smudge. Hey, what's up, Arknight? That's some pretty hardcore coffee. He not only brews it at that concentration, he leaves the coffee machine on overnight, so that most of the water evaporates, and you're left with just that pure concentrated coffee syrup at the bottom of the coffee machine. That's what he drinks. That coffee sludge. What a rogue. You ever seen those espresso candies before? Hey, Arknight. 7 days in a row, jeez. Is it like a crunch before the holidays or something? I hope you get a nice break now. Yeah. Pushing and working extra, really pushing the limit is a great thing if you got time waiting for you on the other side. How much more you enjoy that time. It's called creating contrast in life. Sometimes you can enjoy the enjoyable things in life by having a little bit of misery beforehand. It's like drinking water when you're not thirsty compared to drinking water when you are very thirsty. It's the season, the money's nice. Well, there you go. Benefits, right? I'm glad you made it. Time to relax. Oh yeah? You working away right now? Here, Mr. Creature. Chipping away at something. Continue. Literally chipping away at something. Nice. Knew it. I foreseen this. Foresaw. That. Giant mango slices? I don't know, man. Don't have any. Okay, yeah. Well, that's one of those things once you buy once too. Good to go. A while, you know. No point in having food reserves if it's not properly stored. Okay, now we do another round of lines here. Yeah, how much time do you get off work, Nate? Are you off for like the new year? By the way, for those that are wondering, I'm like the guy that owns the gas station that doesn't celebrate Christmas and is open, and you're thankful for. But I'm streaming, so if anyone needs a place to be, I will be here. We're always thankful for that guy that owns the gas station that doesn't celebrate Christmas. Already fell asleep. Looks like I've done my job. I put the man to rest. But do I sell Newports? No, I don't. I care about you too much to sell you new ports. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know you worked for them. I know you're kind of caught up in between work. Yeah, now's the prime time, busy time, huh? I'm two-timing it, that's right. Yeah, we're on YouTube. YouTube and Twitch. Just started that last week. Hey, what's up, Ghoul? How you doing? That's right. You want to see the second project I'm working on? Yeah, that's right. You have to go to the OnlyFans. the foot sculpture. Feet only sculpture. Believe it or not, it looks better than this. Sadie fans. I'm not too bad. Yeah. No, today's been a really good day. Coasting our way into the week. Let's use a bigger brush here. Oh, trust me, I'm trying to get the Sadie area finished. It's not easy, man. I will be putting in some work on it this weekend though, so perhaps we can make it happen. Sadie tells me she misses you guys too.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Alright. Bango Bongo. Thank you for the I'm desperately in need, as we all know. Bango Bongo, I shall give you some wisdom for your troubles, my friend. Thank you for the 43 months, Bango. Thanks for sticking with me, man. So, oh, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Let's see here. Hey, Katrina. Hey, that's awesome. Well, thanks for coming in here and saying that. I appreciate it. Welcome, Katrina. Second out. That was being a little bit hard here. Your battles have honed your skills, but it's your wisdom that will win the war. So get more of it, Bango Bongo. Get more. Win your war. Hey, why did that not go off?
Welcome, new adventurer, to a land of great deeds and bravery. Thanks be to our recruiter for their wise choice.
NECA, thank you very much for gifting Suprec a sub. I appreciate that. Please try again later. Yeah, that's what sometimes it just doesn't want to do it. Yeah, that's cool. So, were you already subscribed or following me on YouTube, Katarina, sorry. Or am I just a random guy on your feed? Little subrek. Hooking up subrek. I appreciate that. Thank you. The blondes of Twitch. Lurk costs 500 now? Inflation, man. Gets us all. Don't hate me, hate the game. Let's finish out these scales here. No kingdom is safe from inflation. Oh, just kidding. We have gold-backed currency in the Synapse Kingdom, so there is no inflation. Is that annoying to work on or unhandy? It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. I'm very carefully working on kind of one section at a time, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Welcome, new adventurer, to a land of great deeds and bravery. Thanks be to our recruiter for
Thank
their
you again
wise
for
choice.
Thanks for hooking up, Jarla. Mika Guro. Am I saying that right? Mika. Appreciate that. What is what? Hey, thank you, Nika. I appreciate that. And I actually won the Stan Winston School of Character Arts Sculpting Creature Contest with that piece. Or what year was it? Last year? I submitted it. There might be a kind of a round 2 of that up and coming, because I have a student that does one-on-ones with me, and we just got done working through a project together. And in the new year, he wants to start up another class, and the project we're going to be working on is going to be another siege golem. So kind of enhancing on this idea of this evil wizard making these giant grotesque machine creatures out of the carcasses of dead giants. So I will be making another one. Well, not the same one, but another one.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
You have to keep your ears and eyes peeled for that. Hey, Recon, thank you very much for that Prime sub. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm not entering any contests with it. I'm just saying we're going to be making another one. I don't feel the need to enter again, you know, once I don't know. I honestly didn't expect to. I was just kind of submitting something for the heck of it. So No, I'm just sculpting another one similar to that one with my student as our next project. But, yeah, thank you, Recon. Thanks for the support. Welcome to the Synapse Kingdom. Sculpt the evil you want to see in the world. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of the DnD universe. Just medieval fantasy genre is my favorite realm to explore. I've heard of Berserk. I haven't personally had any experience with it, but I've had other people mention it too, and I've looked into it. Definitely real cool stuff. Gotta do these plates on the top of the foot here. Oh yeah. Monkeys and didgeridoos. Hardcore. All right, Rob. Catch you later. Or tomorrow is the Blue Dragon, tomorrow morning. And in the evening, we got the Dwarven Quitters, aka Dwarven Quilters, also known as. The Dwarven Quilters. Are they quilting out of gold? Yeah, maybe. You know, I've been sculpting pretty consistently, non-stop here for about 12 years. And I also did it in my youth, but it was like off and on throughout my kind of growing up, starting for the age of 10. Have you ever got burnt out on a project? Yeah, I learned earlier on in my career how to get burnt out. So then I started working on ways to not let it happen again. So let's just say I was a little more chaotic in my lifestyle when I was first doing this for a living and working for myself and all that stuff. I would do like 16-hour streams, sculpting the same thing the whole time, all day. And yeah, it's very dangerous when you're doing this for a living to let yourself get burnt out, because yeah, it's just bad. It's just not good. So there's certain things I do to prevent that from happening, and it's just not even a thing anymore for me. I could sculpt all day and not get burned out. But just like you mentioned earlier, you notice I have a rotation of projects. It's not just like I'm working on the same thing. I can do that. I can work on the same thing non-stop and really crank it out and get it finished. Sometimes we have to for sponsored projects or this or that, but it's not always like that. So there's always kind of like a break, I guess you could say. So that, and I'm like very firm on certain things, like I'm not allowed to do any work on Saturdays, even if I want to. No sculpting work, no streaming or social media or any of that. I just intentionally kind of have one day a week where I'm just getting away from everything, and that's enough to having that one day is enough to kind of keep things in balance. So it's kind of like Friday Eve. Once I'm done with like the stream on Friday morning, I might do a little bit more work, but Friday evening and then Saturday all day, just family time, games, whatever else I want to do, work in the garden, and then Sunday it's back to work. So yeah, everyone's just got to kind of figure that stuff out for themselves, and it takes some experimentation, that's for sure. Yeah. There's always going to be stages of projects that you're not going to want to work on them, and you'd rather work on something else, and that's where discipline comes in. Discipline, like the ability to put your nose down and work on something you don't really want to work on. It's just like somebody who doesn't want to go to work, but they still do. They still work. You just have to. You have to say, okay, I'm going to do this. And anytime I've ever, and this, this happens to me. Thankfully, there's all these other things that kind of force me to actually have to finish things. So when I hit those roadblocks, I just push through them. But yeah, you have to push through those times of not really wanting to work on something. You want to get in the habit of that, You could be doing, no matter what job you have, there's always going to be, it could be your complete dream job, There's always things in the job that are not necessarily your favorite, but they have to get done, so that's just how it is. I always say motivation and inspiration are very fickle things, so we need discipline to push us through those times when motivation and inspiration are gone. Do you have any suggestions for figuring out how to deal with burnout? I find I get burnout a lot. Maybe you need to build up your discipline and your project patience. So maybe you need to do smaller or projects that won't take as long, so you can see them through to the finish line. Sometimes, you know, we're all humans. We like to bite off more than we can chew, and you take on a task that's just beyond or too big for you. It's gonna be hard to kind of muscle through it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it is a little bit easier for me, because I have people relying on me. If I can't just say I'm just not gonna do this, because then yeah, exactly. It's like you just can't. It's just not an option. So you have to create. I think if you're someone who's pursuing art and it's just a kind of a hobby type thing, but you want to start taking it more seriously, I think you need to create situations where you where you almost like have to finish things, you know. So I think setting yourself up, like deciding to make something for somebody's, like a birthday or something like that, like as a gift. Now you have to get it done, and you have to get it done in a certain time because it's going to be your gift for that person, you know, stuff like that. And really gearing yourself for doing commission work, you know, or even taking on commission work, getting into a position where even if it's for real low cost, just something pushing you on other than just yourself to kind of get it done. Because, you know, for me, even from the very beginning, I started selling my work. I wasn't selling it for very much, but just that little bit, even that little bit of money was enough of a motivator to really, especially when you're poor, you know. Money's a great motivator when you're poor. So hey, $50 is $50, you know what I mean? So even almost from the very beginning, I was selling my work, even for just a little bit. Good sense of pride. Well, and it's also just, you want this rhythm, you want this habit of starting and finishing, not just starting and then sidelining and then never finishing the piece. And try not to sideline projects ever, because it's very difficult to, it becomes an old thing, you know, that you just don't want to ever touch again. So don't let yourself do that. Yeah. And I tell you what, if you push through times when you don't feel motivated or you're feeling burnt out, and you can keep pushing and keep trying, you're gonna get to this point where that inspiration is gonna come back. Especially when you start seeing the project develop more and you're getting closer to the finish line, you get this like burst of energy again towards the end, which really makes the finishing stretch much easier, you know. And then of course the rush at the end of, hey, I made this thing, and I set out to do this thing and I finished it, kind of thing, which is always good. Oh yeah, well, the first stream or the first time getting back into this, there's definitely a little bit of like, you know what? I'm gonna go work on this chess piece here. Look at this guy right here. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. Thankfully, there's external forces keeping me in check. And I have this lovely calendar on my wall that I must abide by. You know, it's funny because you work in the normal job world, you know, and you're like, schedules, organization, this and that. And the way the normal job world does things, you know what? I've learned they do it because it actually works. You know, it's a very efficient way to do things. So I've gotten past that phase of my working for myself career where you're just like, I'm gonna do everything different, you know. I don't know, who needs a schedule? I'll just work whenever I feel like it. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Might work for some, but I need a schedule. I need a plan. It's yeah. Kind of figuring out how to chop that up, that schedule and that plan. That's the key. Having a set work time, you know. I'm working on sculpture from this time to this time. I'm doing these other tasks over here in this time bracket. But now that the ball's rolling again, Bingo, it's the nice part about this is I got it to a stage where it's actually pretty far along. You know, there's a lot of this that's been developed. So the finish line in my mind is already in sight. Even though we got a ton of work to get there, it's like it's pretty much already done. It's my, I have an overly optimistic brain, and that has advantages and disadvantages. The advantages is you could be like, not even close to there, but in your mind, your optimistic brain, you're like, yeah, we're pretty much there. 2 months later. Yeah, it's pretty close, almost there. This is from before, yeah. This was here. This was all. This was here. Everything else was here except this leg that we're working on right now. This is new ground. Yeah, sure, no problem, Lux. And you know what? If you have to let it, you can also let it stay on the sideline and just move past it and kind of learn from it, and just don't do that again. Because also, like, when you're learning and growing, especially earlier on, you tend to evolve really fast. So if you sideline a project for like a couple months and you're working on other things, and then you go back and you look at the work you've done and you're like, well, this is obsolete already, then it might be better to, I mean, you can see if there's things you could salvage, but it might be better to just move on and just don't let it happen again, kind of thing, you know? Yeah, everything is baked. Yeah, I mean, it's all hardened. Yeah. Can't mess any of this up. All this has been baked. So the only part that's not is just this leg right here. Just the part we're looking at right here. It's like a rubber, yeah, see that rubber? It's like a rubber material. It's like flexible. The more the thinner it is, the more flexible it is. But yeah, it's shatterproof. It's flexible. No, it's not. This is the wonderful thing about Cosclay. Knee spike going on here. Oh, I'm sure there is, creature. If you bend it like really, really extreme, you know, like taking a thicker chunk of clay and you like fold it in half and you like squeeze the part that's the bending part, then you can get it to actually will tear. It like rips. It doesn't break, it rips. So yeah, Alexa, you're not the only person. It's like you ever heard the saying the jack of all trades, master of none thing? I mean, it's kind of like that. I've learned even in the sculpting world that there's just so many avenues or things you can do, and if you try to do all of them, you're just gonna be kind of like mediocre at all of them, or not really. Like you have to kind of decide and pinpoint focus things. Like, okay, this is the kind of work I want to do, and this is the kind of product I want to make, and I'm just gonna focus on this kind of thing. It's so easy to get like distracted with like, oh, I'm gonna do molding and casting, or I'm gonna make this or make that. I'm gonna sculpt masks, or I'm gonna sculpt characters, or I kind of want to learn to sculpt for my Warhammer minis. Yeah, I think that's those things go together very well. Can be beneficial. Someone said just learn 3D sculpting, it'd be easier. Well, they're probably not wrong. You could go that route. That's another route. You go digital sculpting with a 3D printer. There's all the little things you learn, just in that realm. Do you actually know feathers are just a type of scale? I believe it, because a lot of the technique I used for scales and feathers is the same. Even skin, there's a lot of similarity with skin wrinkles I've noticed too, and scales. And welcome to the stream. And no, this is not a Digimon. This is a black dragon. Yeah, I mean, it took a long time for me to realize that I needed to focus too, so. You have to just follow a breadcrumb trail of interest, and follow the thing that's the most interesting to you, whatever that might be, whatever process that is. And there has to be a stage of exploration. Otherwise, how do you know? How do you know what's most interesting to you? You've not really explored. That's true, yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff on there. I got a year of Stan Winston School of Character Arts access for winning their contest. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Tell you what, nothing will push you to be consistent. At least this is the way I see it. Nothing will push you to be more consistent than figuring out a way to monetize your work. You know, like I said, even if it's just a little bit of extra money on the side, that's how it all began with me. And I'm not sure I would have been so consistent. I don't know if I would have been so on it if that wasn't the case, you know. It could have just faded away and get distracted by other things. It's true. When you learn to sculpt with whatever material you're learning, there's like these background skills or processes that you're sharpening that you don't even realize it. The ability to like look at an object or an image and know what shapes it's made out of, or how to build those shapes up, you know. And just like developing that eye to hand relationship. Once you have that, then it's like, then things get real smooth. Are they getting the stand with it? The stand will be sculpted too into like a castle wall. It'll be like a whole kind of destroyed castle scene. So yeah, yes. Um, more by private. Although as time goes on, I'm starting to see the commercial work frequency going up. When I first started getting commercial jobs, it was, it was like once a year. Now it seems to be every, I don't know, every 2 months, every 3 months. Get a bigger job. Yeah, word of mouth and just social media growing and no, you're right. Definitely, a lot of those industries rely heavily on word of mouth. How close is this to the biggest sculpture I've done? It's one of the biggest individual characters I've done, but I've done bigger kind of like scenes where it's like multiple characters and a building and stuff. If you do exclamation Hobbit, you'll see that's the biggest one. It was a very large scene. Have you ever sold at conventions? I've never done conventions, no. No. I've pretty much exclusively existed just on the internet, right here on Twitch. That's the other big one. Yeah, that other dragon is very similar to the size of this one. I think it's taller, but this one's wider. You know what? The interesting thing is, the thing that probably kept me away from trying to pursue conventions, because that's a lot of people's first thought, is that actually a while ago, my ex-girlfriend used to make soap and sell it at farmers markets and festivals and stuff like that. And I really got an insight on how hard it is to sell stuff at events like that. So it made me aware and realize that it's not such an easy thing to do, to set up a booth somewhere. And there was a lot of times where we would spend a whole day or even a whole weekend somewhere, and you would literally break even and not even get paid. you would break even in the sense that you would make enough money to cover your booth space and whatever expenses you had during your time there, and that's it, So it's a very risky thing to do. And I bet you that's even more amplified with conventions, because the fee for the booth space is even more. Right. Yeah. When I turn on the stream or when I'm being active on the internet, it's like opening up an international shop that doesn't cost you anything. No, you don't have to pay for the lights to be on. You don't have to do, you know, you don't have to do, it doesn't cost much to have a place on the internet to get the word out there, you know. Wonder how you would have done when cons were online during COVID. I have no idea. I didn't even know they did online cons. Also, it's just the way what I produce is not really con. If I was to do cons, this is what I would do. I would create a bunch of things that I could reproduce, that I could sell, probably for $40 and under would be the majority of the things that I would try and shoot for selling. And then have a few bigger pieces just for display and, maybe get some people commissioning work or something, just to show what I can do. But I think the way to make money at cons seems to be creating things that are cool, fun ideas that don't cost a lot, and kind of doing a numbers game instead of trying to just get like one big sale or something like that. Is it harder to work on larger sculptures like this or smaller sculptures where things are on a smaller scale? Each thing has its pro and its con. It's easier to like move around and to do things in a bigger piece, but it's, bigger, bulkier, heavier to handle. And then smaller stuff, it's less surface area, it's quicker, it's easier to do things, but more tedious. Every little subtle movement counts for so much more. So if I bump a scale a little bit off here, nobody's ever gonna see that. But on a tiny little, mini, you bump something in the same intensity, it makes a huge difference. So. Right, yeah, exactly what Colleen said. That's another thing about doing cons is you just need so much upfront cost until you start seeing that money coming back, and hopefully it does come back. I always thought if I was going to do conventions, it wouldn't be to sell things. It would just be to either just to show my work and just to really talk to people and make connections, but not really trying to sell stuff, I wouldn't want to play that game. Takes money to make money. Right, yeah. But if you don't got money, then you gotta find a different business model. Gotta try a different strategy. Hey, what's up, Ren? Thank you for the raid. I more have the you gotta make the best of what you have model. Oh, geez, yeah. Yeah. Well, from like a business standpoint, or convention, would they do well for you? Was it like hit or miss, ultimately? That's what we've been kind of chit-chatting about. I never did conventions. I never have, so. I'm doing good, Ren. Thanks again for the raid. Welcome. We're just sculpting this here dragon. Thank you, raiders. Thank you, everybody coming in here. Kentucky Browncoats, what's that? Sounds like a sports ball team. You been hanging out with them sports ballers there, Randmelon? Hey, that's pretty good. That's good. Patches and stickers. Firefly stuff. Is that what Ren does? Ah, okay. Well, hey, yeah, if you can do well and not have to go, there you go. So they essentially have a booth or table, and they just order a bulk shipment of your stuff and then sell it themselves. That wholesale. Cool. Whoa, excuse me. Kentucky group. Yeah, that's good. All right. We'll have to leave that there for now, folks. Definitely one more little session to get this fine-tuned and finished up. And then we can bake it. All right. This is what else we worked on today. Sculpted these little guys here. Little chess pieces. the pawns. Little teacup warriors. But tis time, folks. Time for me to get out of here. Yeah, I'm having fun with that one. I mean, I have fun with all my work, but that one is it's just fun to make these little characters that really only take like almost like one sitting, start to finish. You know. Let's see here. Oh, hey, hi, Art Junkie. So many cool pieces. Yeah, it's just fun. Definitely. Okay, so tomorrow is the Blue Dragon. We have to finish up the head here. You can see it's pretty far along. Have to finish up the detailing, and then we can bake that. Blue Dragon. And that'll be tomorrow morning, and then in the evening, the Dwarven Quilters. Our Dwarven character. He's over here. So continuing him. Can actually sculpt in that arm. Yeah, that's what's on the lineup for tomorrow. Let's find somebody to raid. Thank you all for joining me. Thanks for the support, the subscriptions, a few little tips. I appreciate that. Let's see, who do we got online that we can raid? And I'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. and also in the evening, around this time and before. Who do we raid tonight? That's the question. Rest well, refuel, yes. Mr. Horologist? Should we read that? Automotive. It's making watches, right? Yeah, let's go raid him. I think it's watchmaking. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Alright, everybody. Till next time. Bye-bye.